Hello, my name is Gwen and I'm really grateful that you're here today. I want to talk to you a little bit about living consciously, and I had this idea list all mapped out, and as I was sitting here asking for guidance and praying to have the words to give to you, I realized that's going out the window, because I remember that when I started living consciously is when I realized the power of gratitude and what that really meant. And I remember writing my first gratitude list and thinking, I'm grateful for the roof over my head, and I'm grateful for my children, and I'm thankful for food on my plate. And as I grew and read books and just daily started writing that list, my list became different, and I started living consciously. I realized that I wasn't just grateful for my children. I was grateful that I could say to my children, no, I can't help you, because I think if I help you with this, I'll be hurting you. I'll be taking away your independence, or I'll be taking away your ability to grow. Um, it went from I'm grateful for the food on my plate to I'm grateful for the cup that holds my tea in the morning, and thank you. And that's just really powerful to me. And the other day, I was on my way to work, and I have always known that I've wanted to do these videos or share what I was learning. And I was thinking, how do I tell the world that I am grateful to my cup for holding my tea in the morning? And that night, my fiance and I went shopping for a book. He works out of town, and we realized our phone conversations were kind of stagnant, so we decided to get a daily reading book, and that we would read that every day on the phone, and we'd discuss what we thought about it. And when we were getting that book, I found this book, by Louise Hay and Robert Holden, and it's Life Loves You, 7 Spiritual Practices to Heal Your Life. And in that book, it talked about Louise Hay thanking her bed for a good night's sleep every morning. And just that morning, I was wondering, how do I tell the world that I'm thankful for the cup that holds my tea? And there she is saying, just say it. Just tell the world. And that's what I want to do. So I want to talk about the power of gratitude and how that will help you live consciously. When you have gratitude, you're more aware of everything you have and everything you think. Being aware of what you have is the beginning. When I first started doing a gratitude list, I wasn't truly grateful. I was saying things that I thought I should be grateful for. I wasn't going deep. Yes, I'm grateful for the roof over my head, but I'm grateful for the people who live under that roof with me now. My fiance who bought me these beautiful flowers, I'm grateful for these flowers. I am grateful that he thought of me. That builds who I am. The other night, my fiance, while I was at work, got a fire ready and turned on the water fountain and put the swing in front of it, and we just had a nice night. There was no special gifts, there was no spending money, we just had a beautiful time, and I'm grateful for that. So what I would kind of like to do with you to help you become more aware is that maybe you could start writing a list and just be who you are. Be grateful for what you're grateful for and watch that list grow. Living in awareness will reduce your stress. It will It will open you up to guidance. It will help you make better decisions. It will put you on a path to aligning exactly where you're supposed to be in life. And you're always exactly where you're supposed to be in life, but it will help you become more aware. You'll feel more fulfilled. You'll be more independent. Because I know what I'm grateful for, it's hard to let the bad stuff in. I know when something is awry. I know when I'm unhappy with something, and I speak up. And you can do that. I used to try and give my kids everything I possibly could, whether it was my time, my energy, my money. And soon I realized that I am grateful when my kids are strong. I am grateful when my kids are happy. I am grateful when my kids earn their own money. And my list is just so big. And what it does is it gives me a sense of happiness, a sense of security, a sense of knowing that the more grateful I am, the more aware I am of what I'm allowing into my life and what I need to push aside and the decisions I need to make. And knowing and being aware of what you want in your life will help you make those decisions, and it will make the decisions easier to make. It's never easy to say no, baby. You cannot come home. I've had to tell my oldest daughter that because she kept coming home, leaving her husband and coming home and leaving her husband and coming home. And I knew I wanted her to either learn how to work out her problems or to decide this isn't working for me. And I knew me letting her come home wasn't allowing her to do that. It wasn't allowing her to grow as a woman. And it was a hard thing to say, but it was the right thing to say. So knowing that I would be grateful if my daughter was happy and secure and strong and able to work out her problems helped me make the right decision. Knowing that I am grateful for the cup that holds my tea has helped me to be a happy person in the morning. Yes, I have a cup that holds my tea. And it sounds ridiculous, but it's so true. What would happen if I didn't have that cup? I wouldn't have tea, or it'd be all over my lap. And it's simple things like knowing that is going to make your life happier and help you be more aware of what you have. That is my first lesson on living consciously. And there's much more to be said about living consciously, but I would really, really advise you to start there. Start growing your gratitude list. For the next week, write it down every day and see it gets so much deeper. There's so much more to be grateful for than a roof over your head or your family. It goes deeper. And I really encourage you to dig deep. Start simple if you want, and just notice throughout the day little things that come to you. And find at least one thing to say thank you to every day, whether it's the bed you sleep in, as Louise Hay does, or the pot you cook your dinner in, the advice you get from your 3-year-old daughter or grandchild, or just open your eyes, be aware, see what makes you happy, and we'll go from there. I'll see you next time, and thank you for watching, and I hope that I've made life a little more pleasant for you today. Thank you.